Nene Leakes recently had the internet talking when we found out that she had seemingly abandoned her eldest son, Bryson, and she got a lot of smoke from the internet for being a bad mom. Well, she is now speaking up and telling her side of the story, and it looks like we might have been a little too quick to judge her, cause she revealed some wild things about the situation. Did Bryson really try to set his brother up? So we all know that Nene Leakes' private life has been kind of messy in the past couple of weeks, with her ongoing beef with Bravo and getting dumped by her man who was actually someone else's husband. Yeah, things haven't been so great for her. And now things have gotten even more complicated because her older son, Bryson, recently got arrested and Nene's name has been dragged into the mess. Nene has two sons, Bryson and Brent, but they are only half brothers because they have different dads. Now, if you've been following the family, then you probably already know that Bryson has always been in and out of trouble with the law. It's always one thing or the other with him, and it looks like Nene is sick and tired of his behavior. His troubles with the law actually go back more than 10 years because he was arrested in 2010 for possession of marijuana when he was 21 years old. Then, in 2011, he was arrested again for shoplifting at Walmart when he was caught stealing 2 razors that cost $28 in total. He was also on probation from a previous arrest, so he also caught a charge for probation violation in addition to the shoplifting charges, so it was messy. That same year, he was arrested for driving under the influence, and in 2012, he was also arrested for driving with a suspended license. It was around that time that Nene started to get sick and tired of Bryson's shenanigans, and she refused to bail him out. She explained why she was choosing tough love, saying, "He's had a really easy life, so now I'm going to show him what a hard life is. He's going to stay in jail. I'm not getting him out, and he can figure it out from behind bars." And then, in 2015, he was arrested at a McDonald's in Georgia, and the police alleged that he and a group of people had planned to print fake checks to scam and steal money. The interesting thing about this is that when he was arrested, he gave the police a fake name in hopes that it would throw them off and he would be able to get away with it. Obviously, this didn't work, and he got in even more trouble. He continued to get in and out of trouble for a while, but he kind of calmed down in the past couple of years, and his relationship with his mom also improved, so everyone thought that he had finally turned over a new leaf. But from the events that happened recently, it looks like we might have put too much faith in him because he is back to getting in trouble with the law, and this time, it looks like he is in a lot more trouble than he has ever been. So recently, Radar Online reported that he had been arrested on drug-related charges after he was found with fentanyl on him. The whole thing went down in Lawrenceville, Georgia, and police sources revealed that Bryson was approached by police when he was sitting in a parked car after neighbors had contacted them about the suspicious vehicle. While suspecting the interior of the car, a small plastic bag that contained a white powdery substance was spotted by one officer on the center console of the vehicle. When field tested, the substance provided a presumptive positive for fentanyl. Bryson then claimed that he lived in the house and knew the people who lived there, but the police found out that he was lying about living in the house because the occupants of the house denied knowing him. So his charges doubled from just the drug charges to loitering and prowling. According to the police affidavit, he was evading police and claiming he knew the people that lived at the residence, which was false. He was also on probation from one of his previous arrests and charges, so he also got another charge for violating his probation. But y'all want to know the wild part about this? It's that while he was being questioned by the police, he was required to give them his name, address, and other details, which is standard procedure. However, Bryson tried to play smart and he gave them his younger half-brother's name, Brent Leakes, instead of his own. He also gave them the address to one of Nene's former homes that sold a couple of years ago and no longer resides there. It's not hard to see why Bryson wouldn't want to give the police his real name because he has been in a ton of trouble with the law in the past. Plus, he is still on probation, so he knew that he was going to be in deep trouble if the police found out his true identity. So he lied to them and they fell for it at first, so his original arrest and booking sheets had Brent's name on them, and his bond was set for $5,900. He was released around 12:20 p.m. that same day, but it wasn't long before the police realized that he had lied to them. They found out that he had given them the wrong name and address, and he was re-arrested. Honestly, what was he even thinking? He did the same thing back in 2015 and he got busted. So if he didn't get away with it then, what made him think he would get away with it now? He ended up getting an extra charge of giving a false name, address, or birth date to a law enforcement officer. And let's not even get into the fact that he could have gotten his brother into a lot of trouble. I mean, sure, it doesn't seem like the brothers are super close or anything like that, but Brent is innocent, and this could have literally ruined his life. It's also crazy that Bryson would bring Brent into this mess, considering what he has been through in the past year alone. Nene revealed a couple of months ago that Brent has suffered a medical emergency, saying, 2 weeks ago today, Brent had congestive heart failure and a stroke. He's only 23, so he's really young for something like that to happen to him. He is just getting back on his feet and trying to get back into things, so it's kind of selfish for Bryson to try to pull him into his legal drama. Well, it turns out that Nene was not kidding when she said that she was done helping Bryson stay on the straight and narrow. People were expecting Nene to swoop in and try to help him out, but she is doing none of that. She has made no effort to try and help Bryson, and she has no plans to do so, and he has been in jail ever since he was rearrested. In fact, Bryson is in a really tough spot because he can't afford to hire a lawyer to represent him. The Neighborhood Talk reported that, due to Bryant being unable to afford an attorney, he has been provided one by the court. In the legal documents, Bryant informed the court that he needed appointed counsel because he was financially unable to employ an attorney. The documents also show that in the filing, Bryant was listed as an indigent defendant. In legal terms, this stands for needy or poor. So not only is Nene not helping him make the charges disappear, but it looks like she has cut him off financially as well. However, a lot of people feel a type of way about this because they believe that Nene should be a mother above all. But according to insiders, Nene thinks that this is a load of BS because Bryson is a fully grown man in his 30s who should be able to stand on his own 2 feet because she gave him every resource he needed to build a great life. He has been getting in and out of trouble for years, and she will not enable his bad behavior. She believes that he has to learn his lesson the hard way. So if she has to abandon him for that to happen, then that's what she's going to do. The people who get it. And multiple people have praised her for her decisions, saying things like, "I love how she's sticking to being a stern mother who holds her adult son accountable. She's given him ample opportunities and chances, and he chooses to do wrong. Nene is not wrong. Bryson is grown and really needs to figure things out for himself. Nene loves her son, has been there, given tough love and gentle love, provided opportunities. That's all she can do. And you gotta teach them a lesson. They think they're grown until they get in trouble, and then they want you to pay for everything. Show him tough love." But do you guys believe that Nene is giving tough love, or do you think that she's going too far? Let me know what you think about her decision in the comments, and then check out the next video.